Hey everybody, welcome back. This is part two of a delivery trip, sailing a Tradewind 35 from Punta Delgada in the Azores to Cowes in the UK, the Isle of Wight. Beautiful Tradewind 35, as I said. The owner, Gary O'Grady, bought her with the intention of sailing in the Golden Globe race. And she's a beautiful boat to sail. I was well impressed with her. I was curious to see how she'd be. We had a steady 6-7 knots average, but we had her at 10, even though we weren't pushing her. It's a delivery. You don't want to break it, and you want to get there. But no, she was a good boat. Sailing with me was a good friend of mine, Des McMahon, well accomplished sailor too. Des, he's sailed all his life. Races boats, races dinghies as well, actually, and we drove motorbikes. A lot of our lives driving Harleys, and yeah, so it was good company and good fun and a good catch up. I hadn't seen Des in a bit. So come along for the sail, and I hope you enjoy the video. Through the shipping lane south of the Scillies, and it amazes me the amount of boats without AIS on. The yacht out behind us, and the fishing boats as usual. Mad. But going well now today. Even got the boots on. Noisy to it. Why I was saying to be quiet is that obviously there's two of us and it's 4 hours on, 4 hours off. So when I'm up, Des is in bed. When Des is up, I'm in bed. So that's why I was being quiet. You can see we're coming in here between the TSS, the traffic separation zones or schemes, at the Scillies. It's just good to sneak in along there. Not sneak in, but it's an easier crossing. You've got to cross them at 90 degrees, obviously. So, and then we're inside the southern one, and then we turn west, and up along the English Channel, and it all worked out well. And we're inside the main shipping as well. Then something so beautiful about dolphins. I could sit on deck all day and watch them. And it was a lovely formation. See them like there was like 7 and 8 abreast. And they welcomed us to the Scillies. It was a beautiful. It was like, hey guys, come on, here we go, come this way. Beautiful sight. Land ho! After 10 days, I think it was 10 days. This is the southern end of the Scilly Isles, and it was nice to see land again. First sight of the UK, Penzance. We're ripping in along 7 knots. Beautiful. full main, full... Time for coffee. Spaghetti Junction. Oh, Dad. Just Calvin Cosengas Housewife of the Year award for how to get stuck to a boiling cooker. The lizard. Beautiful running along the channel. We have phone signal again. Time for the pot noodle. So we're motor sailing today. Not much wind and plenty of wind tomorrow. And this time tomorrow we'll be in Cowes, the Isle of Wight. All going well. We have everything organised. Just topped up the diesel tank. Check the anchor in case we need it, untie the anchor. There's always stuff to be done. And now it's lunchtime. Hot noodles. We're running low on fresh food. Gazette all the food. Yes. I was looking out the hatch and guess who I saw on the boat? Jack Cousteau! You look like Jack Cousteau. We're all getting giddy now because we know we're going to be eating, what do they have here? Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, we're going to be eating proper food, not salami and pot noodles. This is the pot noodle guy. We have still quite a bit of shipping. Nice day for going ashore clothes.
So what's on the menu today, Peter?
Only the best, Jez, only the best. I guess. So we're day 11 or 12 at sea and just putting away clothes pegs. And Gary that owns the boat is a lovely man. I haven't met him. And he said, you know, please make videos. He watches the videos on YouTube. And he said not to be making fun of him, but sorry Gary, but come on. Look what we just found. Come on, like. Like, how can you not take the piss out of that? Little toy cat. Over. Sailing along nicely, 5 knots. Portland. Weymouth in around the corner. And then about another 12 hours we'll have the Isle of Wight and we sail around it into Cowes. Beautiful day. There's a lot more wind forecast for tomorrow, but this is nice. This is lovely. Take this. So we're on our last leg, 5 knots along. We're going in the east side of the Isle of Wight instead of the Needles. Forecast is bad for tomorrow, 25 knots. So they say it's hard to believe because it's so nice today, but anyway, let's play it safe. So we'll be in, and then we go down the River Medina, right down to the end to a marina here. And sorry, that's the pump Des is washing. So look at the traffic on the. I've crossed here before in the delivery from Cherbourg. It's insane. Where are we here? So we have one coming here now, but it's a good bit off. But it's a lot of traffic, isn't it? So our last day at sea. So it's our last day at sea. The pump you can hear is Jay's having a wash because we're not sparing water anymore. I'm going to do the same myself. And this time tomorrow we'll be tied up in the marina. Successful delivery, and we had good fun as well, myself and Des. We had a mixed bag of weather. You never get to video when the weather's bad. It's always lovely sunsets and dolphins. It's not always that way. But it was a lovely trip on a well-found yacht. Compliments again to Gary O'Grady. I mean, it's a beautiful boat. I'm not sure 100% of the details, but I know that he last year he's after doing an Atlantic circuit. We just brought her back from the Azores. He sailed her to the Carib, the Canaries, probably down to Cape Verde, the Caribbean, and then from Antigua back to Horta, and then from Horta to Ponta Delgada, and then we brought her back from there. So she's in A1 condition. You know, she's a beautiful yacht, and pleasure to sail, and be nice to hand her over now tomorrow. And to meet Gary. He seems like a really nice guy, and he was weather roading us, and we were in touch all the time via sat phone and through the Garmin InReach. So last day at sea, last day right in the log. Can't see the clock. Nice and fresh. Coming to in around the east side of the Isle of Wight. 5 AM, 4:30. Just getting light. So here we are coming in. Whoa, it's rolling like mad. We're coming in the east side of the Isle of Wight because it was too rough to go in the Needles. Wind against tide there, etc, etc. So here we are coming in. It's busy but not mental. There's a yacht here. That's the ferry, the Stena ferry. These three are anchored, and then we're going to cut in along there, and by the time we get here the tide will be flowing, which will be good. So all good. And then once we get in, we go down the River Medina, funky cold Medina, and there's a Island Harbour Marina down at the very end, and that's where we finish. Job over. And it's all wet gear on today. Forgot to mention as well, you can see the wind speed 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's at 26 now, but it's gusting, you know. So we'll be glad to get in out of that, and I'm hoping when we get into the lee of the island we'll have shelter there. Bumpy. Almost there, Des. And it's cold. So we're in the river Medina. We just arrived. It's beautiful. Every size and shape of boat you could think of. So we're down to the end here to a marina, and they're expecting us, and there's lock gates. We're going to go in and get a cup of tea. Des is like the Pope kissing the ground. So we're in the lock waiting to go in the marina. So this is the lovely Cara of the south, and the gates are that rises to the level, and then we're done. Job done. This is going for a pint. Nice feeling to be in after 12 days at sea. Get on some fresh clothes that we had washed and dried, and most importantly get something nice to eat, not out of a can. So we got a lovely fry up in the marina. There was a restaurant there, and beautiful, nice food. So after a few days, Des flew home, and my partner Nish flew over from Portugal, and we spent a few days. This is the water taxi up the Medina River to Cowes, the sailing capital. I mean, it's just boats. It's beautiful, and we had a lovely time. We rented a car and drove around the Isle of Wight. Just a great time in general. Down to the Needles, which is a beautiful sight. We swam in the beaches, and the weather was spectacular when we were there. It was like 28 degrees.
You'll have to meet in our bed tonight. Okay, but I need to be careful with my head.
There's always a coincidence. I delivered the yacht to Island Harbour Marina on the River Medina in the Isle of Wight, and I delivered a Tradewind 35, and here's another one behind me in the same marina, but it's gaff rig, which is unusual. I'll give you a look at it. So I met the owner, Sam, a nice guy, and I asked could I video it, and he said yeah, get the good side. And both sides are good. She's lovely, but the gaff rig is something I wouldn't have seen before, but you know, someone converted it to gaff, which is lovely. I grew up on a gaff rig boat. My dad had a Galway hooker. But isn't she lovely? Retractable bowsprit, crutch for the boom because it's been long over the gaff rig. Isn't she nice? So flying home today, Nish, my partner, flew out to meet me. and we had a few days holidays in the Isle of Wight, which was lovely, and fly back now and get ready for the next delivery, which is from Dublin to Portimao in Portugal. So looking forward to that. That's the next gig. So we're back on back on board Waxwing back in Ireland, and that was a good time, a successful delivery. Myself and Anish are back, and nice to be back on Waxwing too, and all good on board. We're just making pancakes, always eating. So thank you for tuning in, and the next delivery is in a few days, as I said, from Dublin to Portugal, and then we fly back. Myself and Anish fly back, and we sail Waxwing. We're heading off in Waxwing then, so there's plenty of videos to come. So thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you soon. Waxwing out.